So, Lucario, what about it? Its name origin comes from the reverse of the word orichalcum, an ancient mythical metal. Just like some of its fellow Gen 4 Pokemon, Lucario was one of the first few Pokemon that appeared before their generation. Specifically, in this scenario, it appeared for the first time in the movie Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, that released on July 16, 2005 in Japan, a whole year before Pokemon Diamond and Pearl released in Japan. A bit later, PMD Red and Blue Rescue Team releases in Japan on November 17, 2005, in which Lucario was teased yet again by being a decorative statue in the game. In 2006, one of the first Lucario TCG cards was available, being able to receive a promo Lucario cards if you visited the Pokemon card game info desk at the 2006 Battle Festa venues. Now, of course, we finally got Lucario on the mentioned date on 22nd April 2007 in North America, where Lucario finally got better exposed to a larger quantity of fans. The Pokemon was accessible only by helping out Riley at the Iron Island. When the side quest is finished, he will give you a Railu egg. Now the Pokemon that was so heavily teased and showcased was finally, and for good reason, having good base stats, move pool, appealing design, and many more attributes that put together with the heavy advertising and showcasing of the Pokemon blasted Lucario right into the center of the spotlight. Enough of that, let's dive into some more history of this Anubis-inspired Pokemon. Now that Lucario had attracted eyes and attention to it, the time in the spotlight only got longer and longer, which of course meant that it would show up in more titles, especially in the famous Nintendo series Super Smash Bros., specifically in the third installment in Japan on January 31st, 2008, as a fully playable character. Some more honorable appearance mentions are in Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia, and Guardian Signs, Pokemon Rumble, Pokepark, Pokemon Conquest, and quite a few more. If that wasn't already a lot, the upcoming Gen 6 Pokemon games started to showcase much more stuff. The reveals of Megas fueled the hype for the games. And our topic of the video got this special treatment as well. In the August 2013 edition of Koro Koro, our boy Lucario was spotted in a never-before-seen form for it, the Mega Evolution form. On October 12, 2013, the game's released, and people got to use the new gimmick for the first time with Lucario. And not only it was the tutorial of the new gimmick, there was also an intriguing reveal for the form. It was unbelievably broken. Now, Lucario itself was a good old regular Pokemon in the UU tier in Pokemon X and Y, but Mega Lucario? Oh boy, it ended up in Ubers together with the big boys such as Rayquaza, Arceus, and the occasional Wobbuffet. After multiple changes and Mega Evolution removal, it looked like Lucario's time in the spotlight was finally slowing down, until Pokemon Day 2020 came around. Pokemon collaborated together with Google to hold a vote for the Pokemon of the Year. People voted for their favorite Pokemon of each generation. After running for multiple days, the results were revealed on the main date of Pokemon Day, which were fascinating to say the least. Now, Greninja won the vote by having 140,000 votes for it, which is insane, since second place had a much lesser amount of 100,000 votes. And who do you think it was? Of course, it was Lucario, and it also got first place for the Sinnoh region. Although Lucario was having a tougher time in the new games, it went and found new attention in the Pokemon anime, specifically in the new series of Pokemon Journeys, with the event of making it onto Ash's main team. Many battles and adventures together, Lucario together with its fellow team members win the Masters 8 tournament, making it and the other Pokemon Ash's strongest Pokemon. So there's that. Even though Lucario appeared in some new recent games, it hasn't been anything noteworthy, but to be honest, I think it's for the better. Lucario easily could be counted into the group of Pokemon that could replace Pikachu as the mascot, since the appeal for it is and has been pretty large. All in all, even though Lucario has been smeared around in many of Pokemon's media, it still doesn't change the fact that it is a great Pokemon. And I guess that's it for the simple and quick history of Lucario. What are your thoughts on the Pokemon? Let me know in the comments down below, but while you are down there, make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned, y'all.